Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome to another episode of What is being normalized nowadays is enough to make not your body but your soul quiver. Trust me, this is not an episode you want to skip. I'm sure you've heard of the devastating earthquake that's taken place in Turkey and in Syria. I'm raising money with one ummah who have a 100% donation policy. Guys, make sure you donate, link in the description. Now when it comes to Andrew Tate, Sneeko, mate, they're discussing them in Parliament. They're warning teachers to watch out in their classes for people that are pro-Tate. However, when it comes to the likes of Sam Smith, not a peep, mate. Rather, he's being celebrated. He's been given awards. But this is the same person that's promoting sexual perversions. Stuff that our kids are picking up and yes, trying it in their lives. As you can see from this kid who was choking his girlfriend because of what he's seen on the internet. So in the last few days, the Grammy Awards took place and they are the most prestigious of the music awards. So I think it's fair to say that they reveal the following. What the benchmark for musical success is, the values of the industry and its owners, and of course what you need to become to be accepted into the mainstream. Let's look at a few Grammy winners, yeah? The first one is Kendrick Lamar. Okay, he's the one who depicted himself as Jesus to promote abortion. Secondly, you got Harry Styles, a boy who dresses up as a girl and wears nail polish. And of course, you have the topic of this video, Sam Smith, who identifies as non-binary and had a special performance on the Grammys, might I add, which was Satan themed. Now, I'm not looking at symbolism, zooming in and looking at certain things. I mean, have a look, mate. It doesn't get more obvious than this, frankly, yeah? And he performed and sang this song with his co-singer, who was a trans woman. And she was very happy because she said she was the first trans woman to get an award. For the uninitiated, a trans woman is someone who's a man and then became a woman. For the non-Muslims that are watching, you might be thinking, who cares? Satan doesn't even exist, mate. No problem. For you, it's what Satan represents that's a problem, and what satanic rituals entail. I can't even mention the things. They would get flagged by YouTube and it would affect the performance of the video. So number one, just having illicit relations with minors, with animals, also minors, and using their red stuff, promotion of selfishness, immorality, crime, vice, and whatever you want to call it. Anything that is opposite to good is something that's promoted by the devil, by Satan. Whether you take him to be real or you don't, this still poses a problem for you as well. Next, this is a strong evidence for a case that the arts have been hijacked as a vehicle for immorality and sin. Let's take comedy. That's being used to mock religion. Sculptures are being used to depict God. Paintings are being used to justify nudity. And music and movies are pretty much a mixture of all of these vices. Even the people that make it higher up. Let's look at Riz Ahmed, who's being hailed as, look, he's a Muslim, he's a brown guy, South Asian, mate. But on the other hand, Joyland, which is an LGBT movie that's being pushed in Pakistan, is being promoted by this guy. And not only that, he's the executive producer as well. And you've got Malala Yousafzai, who gets held up by the West as the bastion of education. She's also promoting it as well. Anyone that you see higher up hasn't been allowed to go higher up without compromising their values. Now, before I leave you guys, what is the lesson for us? Yeah, what do we learn from this? Number one, understand and realize yourself. Help your family and your friends realize this as well, that you cannot trust what you see on the screen. Believe what you see with your eyes, and even more important than your eyes is revelation, because even our eyes are limited. The view of God is all encompassing, and this is illustrated by the technology that we're seeing via AI. Yeah, look at deepfake that can pretend to be any celebrity convincingly.
You know what the scariest thing in the world is? The fact that this video isn't real. I'm not Elon Musk, but I'm using deepfake technology to appear as though I am him. Artificial things harm us, even technology. Only consume what is natural to this earth, and you will remain healthy.
And look at the amount of fake news and propaganda, how they twist language and how they selectively show certain things when the opposite is happening. Look at Israel and Palestine, for God's sake. Number 2, we are incrementally being made to accept evil. So in your lives, don't underestimate the little things. Oh, it's just this. Oh, it's just that. Because that is being used against us. So you have to be firm. Set your boundaries clear and don't go outside of those boundaries no matter what. And those boundaries should be dictated by Sharia, by what God has told us. And number 3, the plots and ploys of Satan and Shaitan are clear to us now. Never has there been a more important time to hold steadfast to your religion than it is now. So guys, invest in your learning. Invest in your family, invest in seeking out the truth about what's going on around you. Don't become a victim to entertainment or the system, i.e. just working a 9 to 5. Aim to get out of that, yeah? Become self-employed. Look into the news. Hang around people that are well versed and knowledgeable about this stuff. If on the one hand you're receiving all this evil, balance it with good. Let's leave it there, guys. Until next time. Assalamu alaikum.